Back here at Clemson, Lee Corso about to make the headgear pick shortly, but the Bears got to fill out his board first here. One more pick for us, Bear. What do you have?
Central Michigan. Gave Michigan State all they can handle. Gave Oklahoma State all they can handle. Off the heartbreaker in early to Syracuse. Cooper Rush and the Chips get the win today.
Chippewa. All right, going with Central Michigan. A little action there with the Bear. Look at Hertfried walking in here.
How about this? They got me on wireless.
I was going to say, how do you like this view?
This is a great view over here.
Let's trade spots next time.
What's he doing on that computer over there?
I don't know what he's doing.
Hey, Herbie, we still got some work to do. Give me a super dog.
I'm going with the Buffaloes. Not the Buffaloes. I'm going with Buffalo to upset Bowling Green. This is a football team that plays great defense. By the way, all their skilled players are back against a vulnerable Bowling Green defense. Look out for Buffalo today.
I'm going with Illinois over Nebraska. Look, the Cornhuskers started the season off with a Hail Mary pass for a touchdown to lose to BYU. They still cannot defend the pass. I got Illinois beating Nebraska, Coach.
I got Iowa over to Wisconsin and Madison. C.J. Beathard is undefeated in his 5 career starts, and he got him #1 in the Big Ten in red zone scoring. And listen to this. Wisconsin loves to run. The Hawkeyes have not allowed a touchdown run yet.
I'm saying SMU over East Carolina. I know the Mustangs lost to James Madison last week, and East Carolina beat Virginia Tech. There's going to be a market correction here. Chad Morris. That's an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
They can score. They're going to win straight up. Now let's take a look at our Saturday selections brought to you by Chevrolet.
Anywhere you are. You gotta be kidding me!
We're riding this out, guys. There's so much more to watch.
You can have your $500 million jackpot, but I'll take this baby.
Jim Cantori joining us from Greenville, South Carolina. He's already given us some weather. We're going to let him make some picks. So our first pick, let's start with the first round of the Commander-in-Chief's Trophy. Navy and Air Force. Desmond, who wins it?
You know, I like Navy, but my brother spent 25 years in the Air Force. Can't go against the family. I got to go Air Force.
Jim, what do you have, Navy, Air Force?
You see what's behind me here, guys? Big water. The Navy plays in the water. They play hard in the water. I'm going with Navy on this one.
Hey, let me tell you, it's 48 years since I won this road in the Army-Navy game. And I always worry about picking Navy. Navy, go! Beat the Air Force.
That road comes in handy with the way Navy's playing.
Yeah, I got it right.
I'm going with Navy because of the way they run the football. And Keenan Reynolds, one of the best Navy triple option quarterbacks we've ever seen. Yeah, he'll have a big day today.
He's 5 rushing touchdowns away from the FBS record. Next game goes to the Big 12, West Virginia and Oklahoma.
Mountaineers defense have shown some improvement this year, but I still like Oklahoma in a close one against the Mountaineers. I'm going Sooners.
All right, Jim, amidst that rain, who do you like, West Virginia or Oklahoma?
Guys, this was such an easy pick for me because the National Weather Center is in Oklahoma. Done. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's beat Virginia Tech, West Virginia 3 times in a row, make it 4.
I think that Oklahoma, this is an opportunity to find out if their defense has really improved. You don't want to get into a game where you have to outscore West Virginia, especially playing at home. I'm going with the Sooners. I think you'll see more of Samaje Perine in the running game today for Oklahoma.
Can I give a quadruple not so fast?
Now, yeah.
I'm going the other way.
Okay.
That's there. All right, next game, Texas Tech and Baylor.
Baylor, I got Baylor. I think because they have so much balance on offense and their defense is going to be better too. I got Baylor in a close one.
Jim, what do you have? Texas Tech, Baylor.
They've beaten Texas Tech 4 times. Baylor, done.
Hey, that's right. That's a good pick. Baylor, 2 touchdowns in the field goal. Figure that out. 2 touchdowns, very good cover.
I think it's about Baylor's balance. We talked earlier. This team is averaging 380 on the ground. Shock Linwood. And I do think they'll get contested. I think Texas Tech is going to be able to score some points, but I just don't think they can stop Baylor.
Nobody stopped Northwestern yet. What about Minnesota?
You know, they had a big win over Stanford, obviously, at the beginning of the season. I think that their offense has struggled a little bit. I like Minnesota to beat Northwestern. I got Minnesota in the Gophers.
Jim, how about you in the Big Ten?
I like Minnesota too, guys, because the state of Minnesota actually issued their first frost advisories of the postseason last night.
That's a great reason. There you go.
Double not so fast to these guys. Northwestern's defense is terrific. Northwestern beats Minnesota.
Triple, because I'm going with Minnesota as well.
Triple not so
fast. I just think that Minnesota has been one of these teams that people are already beginning to write off. They've not looked that good. This would be an opportunity today to kind of jumpstart them. I think Mitch Leitner's the key playing on the road.
SEC Network tonight, Mississippi State, Texas A&M.
It's a good matchup for the Aggies defense. I like the Aggies to win this game by at least 10 points.
Jim, what do you have between the Bulldogs and Aggies?
Mississippi State hasn't won in 113 years. Yeah. Guess what?
Okay. But most important thing, Mississippi State beat them bad last year. Revenge. Texas A&M wins this one.
Triple not so fast, my friends. I'm going with Mississippi State because of their defense, the way they pressure quarterbacks. Manny Diaz is doing a great job with that defense. The other, A&M struggling to take care of Kyle Allen. Everybody talks about the quarterback and the receivers at A&M, and they're great. But they can't take care of their quarterback today against Mississippi State, and that could cost them.
Ole Miss and Florida in the swamp, not on ESPN.
Flu bug sweeping through the Gators locker room. I think too much Ole Miss offense and defense. I got Ole Miss by 14 points.
Ooh, good one.
By 14. Jim Cantori, Ole Miss in Florida.
Guys, I'm thinking Ole Miss. This is the 10th year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. My heart is in Mississippi.
Okay, Ole Miss, my #1 team in the nation. 3 field goals.
Three field goals. Okay, I'm gonna say
that's 9 points.
I got you, man. I know. I see Bears board over there. I think Florida, despite the flu, I think there's emotion playing at the Swamp. I think this defense is going to keep this football game close. I just don't think the Gators' offense has enough to move the ball against that Ole Miss defense. Close game, low scoring, and Florida will come up a little short.
All right, Alabama's run of 72 games as a favorite is over, but most saying it's now a pick-em with Georgia. Who do you pick?
I can't believe people think it's a pick-em. I think that Alabama's going to win this game with defense and by running the ball. Derrick Henry will have 2 touchdowns over 150 yards. I have Alabama by 10 points.
Jim, we're going to see some rain in Athens. Who do you pick?
Listen, guys, they say lightning can't strike twice, okay? Guess what? They say Nick Saban can't lose twice. He will today.
Wow.
Hey, good pick. Good pick. I'm picking Georgia to upset them. Malcolm Mitchell, the receiver, makes a great player, too. Georgia by 2 points.
By 2 points. They are favored technically coming into this game.
Exactly.
I really feel that this is an opportunity to see Alabama's defense against a very, very good offense that's hitting on all cylinders. I just want to see Grayson Lambert against a defense where they might not be able to run the football. I'm going with Bama on the road to be able to get it done, and I think they'll run the football, be more conservative instead of that hurry-up, breakneck speed offense we've seen from them in recent weeks.
And the heavens have opened here in Clemson. Notre Dame and the Tigers play tonight. Both teams were supposed to have significant tests in the month of September, but both the Tiger and the Irish opponents won a grand total of 3 games against FBS opponents so far and none against the Power 5. Now, that's not taking a shot at the schedule. Both teams are capable. Both have explosive players, but what they need is a bullet point on the resume.
Every Saturday in Clemson, South Carolina is incredible. Then you throw in the fact that you're playing the winningest program in the history of college football.
This is why you play. This is why you go and you want to play college football. They're the games you dream of when you're growing up.
What's at stake for us? Just getting that respect, showing the world that we, one of the top teams in the country.
Been in a hostile environment where it's just you and your boys. We have to stick together. This is going to be a tough game for us on the road. We're not going to be anointed champions after this game.
The college football playoff is in talks. The winner of this game will, ultimately be in the Final Four.
We're missing one. I think we're fine.
We're missing our man, and I can't make a pick on this game, but I can say I'm pulling for this guy tonight. He's lost 3 in a row.
We all are.
Yes, pick it.
I think the most dynamic player on the field tonight will be number 4 for Clemson, Deshaun Watson. The problem is, how is that surgically repaired knee? We have not seen him test that knee on design runs yet. He's the neutralizer. I think if he's able to play well, Clemson can win, but I don't think they're going to run him a lot tonight. So I think Notre Dame's defense will step up. The Fighting Irish will win a close game in the rain against Clemson.
Jim, what do you have? Who wins this game? You're up, Jim. Jim.
Guys, with all the weather expected tonight, I actually narrowed my decision down to one thing, okay? And that's the fact that this girl, Haley, I met at the bar last night, said Clemson's going to win. So there you go.
He's catching on to this thing. He got it. He's got it nailed. That didn't take long.
Wow. Where's our tag team partner
I
here?
have no idea.
Do we have a pick here from Lee Corso? Notre Dame or Clemson? Who will it be, Coach? Who is it? Oh! Oh! Wow!
Talk about bad dancing. This is not a whip or a nay-nay. Whoa, whoa. Look at this. Go ahead and join them.